Hey Scorpio, Happy New Year. I am back, and I am back to give you a reading for the first half of January. It is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Scorpio. And I am going to pull my energy deck today just to give us an overall energy for the reading. I haven't used these in a very long time, so I thought I would pull these out for the new year and give some good energies for 2020. So this reading is going to be from now until whenever you view this, until the 15th of January. And I will go ahead and pull an energy card to start. Here we go. Patience. That's what it is. It's all about patience this year, you guys. Patience, patience, patience. Scorpio, I know that you are not very patient. I guess it depends what your moon and rising is too. But I know that the Scorpios that I know are very much about getting to the finish line, very much about that thing I need. I'm going there right now, and here I go. And when that doesn't happen, a lot of frustration arises. So this year, you're going to learn all about patience, about learning how to use your third eye. How about all about learning how to being a water sign that you are, learning how to move energy, because energy is a conductor, or water is a conductor of energy. And so learning how to move your energy around is probably something that'll help you with your patience. All right, here we go. So this is the Gilded Tarot I'm using today, and it's for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Scorpio. First 5 cards I lay down are going to be for the past, the recent past. Next 5 cards will be for the current energies, and then we'll talk about the future after that. All right. Just going to cut here. Here we go. First card. Oh, we've got the Page of Cups. So someone's coming in that is new at love. So maybe some new emotional, deep emotional love is coming. And perhaps that new emotional, deep love might be coming from the Emperor. It could be. So the Emperor is the guy who's at the top of the food chain, kind of. I always say he's the guy who is like the vice president, the president, the CEO, the CFO. He's the guy who commands all of the kings. So he is the father of the deck. He is a father, and he is the guy who is the actuary. He's running the whole show. He's making a lot of decisions that impact a lot of lives. He is an Aries as well, in case you're wondering. It feels like maybe an Aries has left you out in the cold, perhaps. That could very well be. I see that the Page of Cups, though, is looking at the Emperor, and the Emperor is looking away from is looking toward the Page of Cups. So I have a feeling that somebody has been left out in the cold. Maybe somebody has gone a different way in love. The Devil is here, of course, right? What else would we have without the Five of Pentacles? Being left out in the cold is, exactly what the Devil energy wants. It's about fear. It's about telling you that you're not enough, that you're not worth it. And it can also be about having addictions. It can also be about smoking, drinking, video games, whatever it is that throws your life out of balance. That's exactly what the Devil card is about. The Devil likes to cast shadows on things. I do have a King of Swords here, and the King of Swords is all about speaking clarity. It's mind over heart. So it's all about being logical and not necessarily being someone who is emotionally understanding, but is always going to look at the facts and deal with it based on the facts. He could be a harsh energy as a rule, but if he's got the Devil energy behind him, he can be super harsh. So that is the recent past. Let's look at the current energies here. Scorpio, what is the current energy for you? Okay. Well, it looks like, first of all, you're on a new path for love. And the Page of Wands is here to say that it's new love that's coming in. So new young love. So it could be someone who's younger than you, or you're younger than them. There could be a age difference. That's a large age difference. And the Page of Wands is walking in a different direction, just going out that way. Everything else is over here. Page is going that way. So Page is looking for, is bringing in new love. And then we have the Death card. So I have a feeling that something has come to an end and something else has begun. And it could very well be that you've had an end with the Emperor, that you've had an end, and that's why you're going off looking for new love. You've had an end with either your Emperor, your Aries, or you've just had an end in your relationship. And then the Six of Wands is here. So the Six of Wands is about being popular and people looking up to you and you being the leader. And it could be all about that kind of Aries energy as well. So next to that, walking right into that, looks like that victory is walking right into the Ten of Cups. And the reason why is because you have walked away from all the things that no longer are serving you. So this king here is likely a person who has cut out everything he does not need. And going forward, that leaves him free to go into new love. If it's free to let the old him die, the old person, the old you die, and the new person that you bring into 2020, or the old relationship is gone, and that gives you victory. That allows you to be happy and be around people and social. I know that when I ended up leaving my marriage, that I ended up being way more social than I was. So maybe you're in a relationship that that wasn't really allowing you to be very social, but it looks as though the Six of Wands here, this guy is walking right into his Ten of Cups, and because he's had the courage to walk away from things that no longer serve him. On the bottom of the deck, there is Judgment. So he's made some decisions, some hard decisions in order to be able to move forward. It is not easy to move forward. And if you are dragging the same old into 2020, shame on you. Just kidding. But you really don't want to, right? You don't want to drag in everything from 2019 into 2020. Is there a relationship that you should have gotten rid of? Is there, is there something that you should have left on the doorstep rather than bringing it into 2020? Could very well be. Oh, but things are about to change, it looks like. So it looks like, first of all, there's going to be some justice. So justice shows up when there is an injustice in play. And justice is about balancing the scales, about bringing things back to the center, getting centered again. And that is because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So once you get centered and bring things back into balance, get things back on track, after speaking your mind and getting your justice, you are, the Wheel of Fortune is pushing you in the right direction. However, it's going to freak you out. You are going to be up in your head wondering why things are working for you this time. Scorpio, I know you guys have had a hard 2019. Most people that I've spoken to have had a really hard 2019. And I think that the justice is here and the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And you're like, what the, really? And then you're up in your head. You're overthinking it all of a sudden because that's what's been happening for a whole year. I get it. I completely get it. But you could be walking right into the Hierophant. Maybe someone has asked you to marry them. And this is throwing you into this, what? And maybe there is talk amongst your friends that that your person is going to ask you to marry them. This can also be a clergyman. This can be a corporation as well. Maybe you're stuck at work. Could very well be up in your head about a promotion that's come along, but I have a feeling it has more to do with love than anything else. Judgment under the deck again. And yeah, I have a feeling that you're all up in your head because there is love on the table, like real love, and it's time. And now that it's here, it's freaking you out. You wondered and wondered and wondered about it, and now it's here and it's going to freak you right out because it looks like it's going to come out of nowhere. Like it's going to be a fast change. The Wheel of Fortune is turned and it is going to be something that shakes you up, something that shakes your life up. All right, and so we have a little bit of disappointment here. It looks like disappointment with the Five of Cups. The thing is that there's still love here, right? A little bit of disappointment. Maybe you don't say yes to the marriage proposal. Maybe you decide you don't want to get married yet. Maybe that's not the thing that you want to do. You have to have clarity. You got to speak up, speak your mind, and make things clear. The Knight of Cups is here as well, and coming in really quick, it looks like, for some deep romantic love. That is touching the Hierophant too, so that could be the person who wants to make you an offer. I see the Hierophant here, and then I see the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, I believe that might be some disappointment from... it feels like, yeah, Spirit is saying it feels like it should have happened sooner. And it's like you waited and waited, and now that the time is here, you're not sure if you wanted it because you had a chance to, unfortunately, overthink it. Overthink it and overthink it. So, going on here. Oh, looks like there's going to be a celebration. So this could be a celebration or a third-party connection. I don't believe it's a third-party connection. I do believe it's celebration. I do believe that the Queen of Wands is here, and she is willing to get married, I believe. And the Queen of Wands is all about getting what she wants when she wants it. And if she wants to get married, she will definitely have that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a forever marriage, though. I'm just saying, because you got to remain super passionate for her, because she is the passionate queen. Yeah, looks like there is love here. There's a cup overflowing of love here. And I do believe that the celebration is because of the overflowing cup of love. My question is, why is the Five of Cups here in the midst of everything? As all of this happy stuff is going on, there is a Five of Cups here. Judgment and the King of Cups and Strength and the Five of Swords. So maybe there were some arguments. Yeah, there were some arguments prior to this. Maybe this isn't the first time someone's asking you to marry them. This may not be the first time. This may be the second go around. I do see that it's a Ten of Cups relationship. So, and you know, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So that seems good. It could very well be with an Aries. And I see that the Hierophant is a Taurus. What else we got here? We've got Cups. We've got walking into something. Oh, okay. Walking into something that's better. Okay. So maybe you had a relationship. It was a Ten of Cups relationship, and then you ended up having to walk away from it. Oh, because maybe someone asked you to marry them. Understood. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Ten of Cups is, you had to walk away from another relationship in order to get your Ten of Cups relationship. That's what it was. And that's what the Five of Cups is for. But you did speak your mind. You spoke up and you told them what you wanted. And so because it didn't work out, then it is time for you to go. And that's just the way it is. But there is love here. There is love here. There is happiness here. There is Ten of Cups here. So I think this is your year, Scorpio. I think you're going to do it. I think you're finally going to find it. And look, under the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. So it would be a relationship that is very good, very healthy relationship. And just remember that it is patient as well, right? You're going to practice patience. All right. That's all I have for you today, Scorpio. If you would like a private reading with me, I'm taking private readings right now. I am booking for around about the 10th of January. And there is new pricing. If you didn't book with me before December 31st of 2019, you will be subject to the new pricing. So the new pricing is down below. If you have booked a reading with me in last year, in the last 2 months of the year, then absolutely I will honor that for you going forward. So go ahead and look down below. There's more information for you there, and also my email address, which is elsie@tenofcupstarot.ca. Love to hear from you, and yeah, until then, until the 15th, I'll be back. All right, Scorpio, it's moving in the right direction, I promise. Okay, bye guys.